Bienvenidos, fans of the hottest entertainment on the planet. I mean, Fuego here, and this is a Rapido Fuego review. First ride along in a while because of the fact that the AMC Theater, where I just saw the new dramatic kind of thriller LURKER, did not actually have a poster. So this is my thoughts right out of the cinema after checking this out. And you know, I was originally going to be reviewing this on the horror show because of the fact that, you know, all of the biggies, you know, Bloody Disgusting and, you know, the ilk were all covering this movie as it was hitting the festival circuit and whatnot. This is not even like borderline horror. This is just like straight up, like, as the trailer entails, obsessive fan, but doesn't even really delve quite as harshly into the subject matter as I was expecting, but it still does so in a fascinating fashion because this is about a dude who is obsessed with a particular British artist that comes into his clothing store, and he plays it off like he has no idea who the hell this guy is when he compliments the playlist and, you know, says that he wants his next album to sound like this particular music and whatever. So he acts like he has no idea who the guy is. That sort of nonchalant approach is apparently endearing along with, you know, his musical taste, and so he invites him to the show, quickly becomes a part of his entourage, assisting with photography, BTS and whatnot. But this is a exploration of obsession, not too far off from something like Stephen King's Misery, for instance, because, yeah, where you inject yourself into the artistry of somebody that you are, like, borderline, like, unhealthy, like, just stuck on, so to speak. And the interesting thing is how kind of affinities change over the course of the film because, like, you know, as this kid from hanging out with said, you know, popular pop artist, you know, as his stock rises, you know, his Instagram followers going up, all this different stuff like that. And this is non-spoiler. You know, you see like every indication of this in the trailer. He has friends that try to be hangers on to him, and then, you know, just trying so desperately to maintain your hooks in, you know, this person's good graces. And it kind of reminded me of Pop Star Never Stop Never Stopping, with just this entourage of people who hang out with someone who is famous, and they're all vying for attention, and they're all just kind of stumbling over each other, and, you know, just the dark side of fandom. This film explores all of those, especially in the second half of the movie, where I guess the person who has control kind of shifts without really getting into too many details or anything of that nature. So, you know, this was intriguing, especially, you know, some of the areas that it went to, but I don't know, it's not necessarily a run out to the theater to see.